good. You know, he get us through everything, right? A lot of people was like, man, how you liking it? How you liking it? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I'm not a person that can sit behind a desk for a long period of time. I don't got that kind of energy in me. I like to be on top of my GAME, as they say. I like to be able to like interact with people. So me sitting behind a desk all day don't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm adapting to it. And it's giving me more of a responsibility of learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got old people trying to, like, old bosses trying to hit me up, like, hey man, you think you can like help me get a job up there? Like, and I'm like sitting there like really thinking in my head like, nah, because like I ain't gonna lie, loyalty is everything to me. And I like when you find out people was like dogging you behind your back, like saying that you wasn't good enough to take care of shit, like it'll make you change your way of thinking about people for real. I'm not even finna sit here and hold you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the type of person who, how you say, like, I ain't gonna smile in your face, but talk about you behind your back type vibe. Like, I'm the type of person that always wanted to see everybody get ahead at my job. Like, everybody, I want to see them all get ahead, right? And I would take like, I don't want to say like pay cuts, but I wouldn't take the money that I could have been making if I would have just been like, yo, let me have an opportunity to do this. I would give other people opportunities, you know what I'm saying? And in the end, it was like it kind of like bit me in the ass, as they say, because I didn't step up when I could. Like in the job that they were saying like they wanted me to do, like I could do it, like real talk. Like it wasn't because I couldn't do the job. It's just like people were like, oh, I'm in a financial bind. I'm going through this. Do you mind? Like, and I was just like, nah, man, go ahead. But like this time around when my turn came, I was like, yeah, I'm not giving nobody an opportunity to overshadow me no more. Like I gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell like a lot of people, uh, they not thrilled about it. Even though like they telling me hey Carter, we glad you got it, dog. They lying. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in a position now where I can do a whole bunch of things. Um, I've been praying a lot, asking God, like, I'll just lay down and be like, yo, God, I really want to do this. I really want to get this. God said, like, in all in due time, you'll have what you need, right? I'm not gonna be friendly, y'all. Like I can't be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to do what I gotta do to get to where I gotta get. And I know a lot of people hate that. They like, oh man, you gonna change. Yeah, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change, all right, my address. You know what I'm saying? Just because a person wants to elevate themselves don't mean like they shouldn't have the opportunity to do such. You know what I mean? So for me, it's all about building. Like, I'm building my team. Like, my team will tell you, like, I go to bat for them. Like, I really go to bat for them. Like, even when it's like, hey man, I think they should be making a little bit more money. They should, like, I go to bat, like, hey, don't give them a couple dollars, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you can, like, at least take care of this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't take a raise so they can take a raise, right? That was my train of thought, because I'm that type of person. I'm built like that. Like, I want you to eat. I want you to win. But one thing I'm not gonna do anymore is let other people win and I start losing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like backstabbing shit. I don't like none of that. Like, we're grown, bro. So like for me now, like my whole thing is like I'm moving different, and since I'm moving different, I'm thinking different, and that's a cold combination. When you move and think differently, people don't really like you. They don't really want you around, because like now you're doing it on your own. That's in life, that's in a relationship, that's in anything you deal with. You know what I'm saying? So like I've been stressed out for a long time, and now that I got my groove back, like I'm just like not willing to lose it. You heard? And a lot of people are like, man, I see things. I'm like, man, I don't care, bro. I don't care. This next chapter of my life, people just gonna have to assume that they know. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing, because I'm not gonna show it. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm ready to show something, it's gonna be because I'm like, bam, look at this. I told you it was coming. All y'all who gave up on me and turned y'all's back on me, man, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. All y'all who walking around thinking that y'all the shit now, like, I want y'all to keep that same energy. Because like I'm about to make power moves. You know what I'm saying? Some people talk about it. I'm gonna be about it. I'm gonna make power moves, yo. And I know a lot of people be like, man, that's crazy what you're about to do. Yeah, it is, but it's time. It's time for me to lace up. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's there for you when you down, but they for you when you up. You heard? And I'm about to be all the way up. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna hurt some feelings. I know what it is, but you know what? Y'all did that to yourself. You heard? That's friends, family, everybody. Like, don't come to me and be like, yo, Carter, can you do this? Can you do that? Don't be like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm built different now. Like, all I want to do is relax. There's nothing better than a man that wants to relax. He ain't looking for no bullshit. He just looking to relax. And that's what a lot of people be falling short. Like, you see a man trying to relax. You know what? I can't read y'all's comments right now. I'll read them when I pull over. A lot of people will look at you funny and say, oh, what up, fam? When they see you accelerating in life, they'll look at you like, well, why you didn't do this when I was around? Because you wasn't trying to build me up. You was trying to tear me down, but in a different way. Like, and I realized people will tear you down emotionally, which will tear you down mentally. You heard? So that's why my train of thought is different. Like, I'm not gonna settle for nothing less than the best. You heard? And that's why a lot of people get upset. You know what I'm saying? So when you sit down and you put yourself in a winning combination around winning combinating people, like, people don't like y'all, man. They don't like that. And that's why I don't worry about what people think about me. You know what I'm saying? Last time that I checked, I was the one that was making these moves. But everybody got their hand out when you up. You heard? But when I'm down, they don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, and I'm gonna tell y'all fellas something. If you gonna date a woman who's confident in herself in the way she looks, that she don't have to make adjustments to herself. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman that's dating a man, date a man if he's building himself up by himself. Don't be a headache to him. Be a help. Like, help him on his feet. Like, if he's like, no, let me do this on my own. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to tell him like, oh, well, you need me. Because a man's biggest achievement, and I mean this wholeheartedly, is building himself up from the depths of hell by himself. Once a man builds himself up from a broken heart or a mental breakdown or depression, there's nothing a woman can do to him. There's nothing another man can do to him, because God pulled him out of it. Women, I'm telling y'all be losing good men because y'all want to entertain the world. And when y'all do that, a man that love you to death, he just watches you. He watches you and he says, okay, this is who you really always been. And he don't really care no more. And once a man reaches an I don't care moment, like, it's the worst thing when a man reaches an I don't care moment, because you could really need a shoulder to call on, and you could really need that person. You know what he's gonna say? Go to the people that you were entertaining the whole time. Go to them. You know what I'm saying? The folks would be embarrassed to stick the hand out. Oh, my folks would be embarrassed to stick their hands out. Really? Because everybody stick their hand out at some point. And I know your homies or your family, they ain't embarrassed to ask you for money. Your folks ain't embarrassed. I know some hoes that ain't embarrassed to say, hey dog, I need to borrow a couple dollars. I know some people, man. Because at some point you have to remember that you yourself came from the slums. Like me, I come from the mud. So everything I got now, people are like, I remember when you didn't have nothing. Okay, well, I got a whole lot of something now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever handed me nothing. Like, everything I got, I worked for. Whether it was when I was in the streets getting money, or when I was just like going to work, working a regular 9 to 5. Either way it goes, I went out there and risked it all for me. You know what I'm saying? One thing I'm never gonna do, y'all, like, one day, like, I woke up and I said, whatever I did to anybody, I beg their forgiveness to God. That's it. People are who they are when pressure's on. People will throw their whole sobriety life away just to just to prove a point that they weren't strong enough when the times got hard. I promise you that. They'll throw it all away. I myself, I have a standard that I won't fold under. I'll never fold under. I'll never date anybody who's not going to make sure that we're okay. I'll never love another person that doesn't say we're in this together. I promise you that. Never again in life. And I'll never cheat. You know what I'm saying? I was a dog nigga back in the day. I ain't gonna say and hold y'all. But I'll never cheat. I'm too old for that. I'm not playing games with nobody. I don't got time for all that nonsense. But one thing is, like, if I'm sick and you walk out on me while I'm down, you need to keep walking. I'll get over it. I promise you, I'll get over it. And the next person that comes in, they're gonna be 10 times better, because they're gonna ask me what went wrong in your previous relationship, and I'm gonna tell the good and the bad. The reason why, like, people be like, man, you don't talk about this, because you know what? What do I get out of dogging somebody else? I watched somebody dog the shit out of me. Everybody was in my inbox. Oh man, let me show you what's being said. They screen recorded it and sent it to me. I told them just like this. That don't bother me. All that negativity people talked about me, guess what? How come they don't tell you about the positivity that I did when they wasn't doing their part? That's family, friends, and a relationship. How come they don't tell you that part? Because negativity is what entertains y'all. I know I'm a good person. I ain't got to worry about that bull crap, man. I ain't worried about it. That's why people want me to tell my side of a story that went on in my life. I'm not going to never tell it. You know why? Because it ain't for everybody. Because if I tell a part of it, I got to tell the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell the whole thing. I got to tell from beginning, middle, and end. I got to tell every single thing. And because I'd rather be that most loyalist person and die with your deepest secrets than talk about your business. That's me. I'm built different. I'm built different. I'll never tell a person's secret that told me something in confidentiality in my life. I'll never say it. Because just because I don't deal with you, don't mean that I'm going to broadcast your deepest, darkest pain. Never. Never. Because I'm a real one. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there that will take what you told them and they'll run you in the ground with it. I just happen to be built and raised off of morals. You know how many times I had people say, oh man, you're a cheater because you got a bunch of women. It's women. It's women. Let me explain something to you. I've been around women my whole life. I got more female friends than male friends. If an insecure person dates me and their only thing is like, you got a lot of female friends, then you insecure, because you should, instead of trying to make yourself believe that something's going on, why you don't ask me to introduce you? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're in a relationship with a woman, she can see when somebody else is trying to get at you. So that woman's intuition is a motherfucker, but a man got intuition too. And a lot of people don't want to hear the man's part. Oh, that's my homeboy. Your homeboy want to F you. Right now, like, there's a dude, like, I saw it and I was like, wow, this is the same dude that was trying to, and once betrayal happens like when you're no longer in a relationship with somebody and they go and they befriend an op, never trust them again. Never trust them again. Never. And like me personally, I seen it firsthand. I'll never ever trust this person again, because it shows me when things get rough, you'll go and be friends with the op. So I'm like, I don't care what they do at this point. But as they see me grind and they see me get on top of the game, I don't want them in my face. In my face. Like this morning when I woke up, I did the hardest thing I could ever do. But all day I've been at peace, because I'm like, now I can do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because when you hold on to something that's killing you deep inside and you don't get it out, like, you think people care about your feelings? They don't. What's up from my ram? What's popping? So now, like now that I'm moving forward in my life, like, I'm getting ready to go on a vacation for my birthday coming up in April. I'm stacking mad bread. I'm about to be gone. Now, whether I'm in a relationship, when it happens, of course I want my girlfriend, if I'm in a relationship like that, to go with me to enjoy my birthday where I got planned. Of course, if I'm single, guess what? Of course I want to go by my goddamn self and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, I'm going to be straight. But if I'm in a relationship, please believe don't take pictures. Yes, we gonna post online to show the world that we happy. Yes. Why? Because I got that right. We got that right. What, you know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people fall short. They like, oh man, you would post that? Hell yeah. Because I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that's gonna hide me to the world. They'll post themselves 50, 60,000 times, but they'll hide me to the world. Nah, hell no, I'm a good looking dude. Sorry. I'm kind of cute if I do say so myself, and I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. Like, people used to always tell me, like, back in the day, man, why you don't post a bunch of pictures of your girl? Because my girlfriend posted a bunch of pictures on her page for her and me both. She posted enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want a woman that's gonna tell me when to post her. No, let me post you when I'm ready to show you. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, social media, that's entertainment for me. That's entertainment. You know, I don't got time for insecurities. Just like women don't like an insecure man, we don't like an insecure woman. We don't like a woman that's complaining all the time. Oh, we never do anything. Why you don't plan nothing out? Why I gotta be the planner all the time? Shit, I work all day. I'm working all goddamn day. Look at this motherfucker here, dog. Like, I won't get out the car and get physical with you. People see you trying to get over it, man. Lord, just let me get all to this side road before I go to jail. Come on, dude. Look, the dude see me trying to get over it, but he gonna play the whole role. Bitch ass nigga, I ought to get out and slap you. Donald Trump little cousin right here. But this is what happens, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean to be using the N-word, y'all, my bad, but I can't stand when people see you trying to get over and they just speed up real quick. But like, if you get out the car and smack them, you wrong. I feel like being wrong right now, but you know, it's been a rough day. So like, this weekend is here, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go spend time with the fam, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go spend time with my sister and stuff. And I'm gonna kick back this weekend. Next weekend, I got a show out of town, so I'm not trying to like really go hard in the paint this weekend, because next weekend I gotta go hard in the paint. So that's all it is for me. And I'm ready to get back into my mode, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to, like, I'm only happy when I'm on stage doing music. That's the only time I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. And how it go, you heard? So y'all have a good one. I gotta get off. I got people's calling me and stuff. So I'ma holler at y'all. I'll be back on later though, man. We gonna chop it up. You dig? Holla back.